it's just a beautiful venue, really intimate, excellent beer and excellent food, and really incredible music.
I absolutely love their quirky and intimate vibe.
The musicians love the place, and so the audience love it as well.
So we're in the music
everyone thinks we're a couple. I don't know why.
We've been best friends since school, so we'd always talk about how amazing it would be to have a venue, the kind of venue that we'd like to hang out.
Yeah.
The kind of place where we'd like to go to listen to music.
Well, it reminds me a bit of playing at the Bluebird in Nashville. There's not much separation between the audience and the person who's singing, which is a really cool thing for the performer as well as the audience, I think. And it sounds really good too.
We have a bit of a philosophy here that I've tried to create. My favourite moments of Green Note are when you forget that there's anything between you and the musicians. And when you kind of break down that barrier between the performer and the audience, something really magical can happen in the room, and that's where we get our atmosphere from. It's a real pleasure to see a lot of the musicians come through here go on to bigger and better things. Sometimes they get a little bit too big to come back to our little tiny room that we love so much, but quite often they come back anyway and just don't tell that many people about it. It's a great feeling to feel like you've been a part of that journey to that kind of success.
There are plenty of things about the Green Note that make it exceptionally special as a venue, and not least the two women, Evie and Risa, that run it. Everything that they do seems to be done very gracefully and very effortlessly. All the way from DIY to the big decisions, they're doing it all themselves.
We wanted to create a scene, bring a community to us, and there is a scene out there. I think we've tapped into it, but also created it as well.
This is not a business you do for the business side of it.
You've got to do it for the love of it.
For the love of it.
You just feel amazing vibrations. You just feel great when you're here. It's actually very, very rare, I find, in London to be at a place with so much heart.
Good evening and welcome. It is Friday, the 15th of January, and the 75th episode of Virtually Green Note. My name is Emma, and I'll be your host this evening. Thank you for joining us, wherever in the world you are. We are delighted to have you because we have got a very snazzy lineup for you this evening. First up, we have got an award-winning singer-songwriter hailing from Wolverhampton, the son of a Wolverhampton community radio pioneer, and inspired by his father's record collection, gaining a deep respect for songwriting technique. After stints performing with artist Naomi and fronting rock band Sonara, who performed at Reading Festival, he went solo in 2007, releasing 9 albums to critical acclaim. His latest album release, Dreamland Tomorrow, on Reveal Records, has attracted high praise from RnR Magazine and BBC Six Music's Tom Robinson. He also writes music for media, film soundtracks, TV and song commissions, as well as touring and collaborating with label mates Joan as Policewoman, very cool, Chris Driver, Eddie Reader and Green Note regular Boo Hewardine, squeezing in songwriting workshops and mentoring emerging artists, including community music projects in his spare time. Broadcasting all the way from Japan, please welcome Dan Whitehouse.
Thank you, Emma.
You're very welcome. Hi, how are you this evening?
Well, it's actually 5 o'clock in the morning here. I'm good.
Is it?
How are you?
Oh, bless you. Thank you for getting up so early, especially for us. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you to Green Note for having me.
It's our pleasure. Thank you. Next up, we have got a Scottish band whose style lands somewhere in the middle of bluegrass, post-rock, folk and soul while retaining their own brand of uniqueness. They released their eponymous debut album in 2014, which the Sunday Herald listed in their top albums of the year. And in 2015, they were nominated for Best Acoustic Act in the Scottish Alternative Music Awards. Their next album, Dead Reckoning, achieved rave 5-star reviews from the likes of BBC Radio Scotland, BBC Radio 2, Folk Radio UK, Northern Sky Magazine and Daily Express, amongst others, and was listed on Pop Matters, 20 Best Folk Albums of 2018. In 2020, they released an EP called Wake Up Call, and a track, I Won't Be Going Anywhere, and a limited edition Christmas CD. They've been keeping busy touring extensively across the UK, Europe, USA and Canada, and playing prestigious festivals. Broadcasting from Aberdeen, please welcome Emily and Graham from the JELLYMAN'S Daughter.
Whoa, I didn't know we did that much stuff.
You did loads. Hey guys, how are you this evening?
Hey, we're good. Thanks for having us on.
It's very much our pleasure. We're looking forward to it. And last but not least, we have got a singer-songwriter hailing from Birmingham with a lyrical, visceral style inspired by Elliott Smith and Paul Simon. He released his debut album Apparitions in 2015 and his eagerly anticipated second studio album We Sat Back and Watched It Unfold in 2019, produced by BBC Folk award-winning producer Sam Kelly, garnering rave reviews. His John Martin-esque guitar playing described as impressive by The Telegraph, described as haunting by the Sunday Times, and as one of the most vital voices of today's folk generation by Folk Radio, amongst others. Since winning Bristol Folk Festival's 2014 Isambard Folk Award and the Fatea Male Artist of the Year in 2019, Chris's national presence has grown exponentially, gracing BBC Radio airwaves and the stages of top UK folk festivals. Broadcasting from Bedford, please welcome Chris Cleverley.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, it's going really well. How's it going with you?
Cool. Yeah, good, thanks. I'm looking forward to this.
Well, so are we. We're very much looking forward to it. So regulars, you know the next bit. But for anybody new joining us this evening, Virtually Green Note takes the form of a writer's round. So what that means is that each artist is going to take it in turns to perform a song, and in between songs we're hopefully going to hear a little bit about the ideas and the inspiration behind their songs. Then they're going to hand over to the next artist. So tonight we're going to start with Dan Whitehouse, followed by the JELLYMAN'S Daughter, and then Chris Cleverley. We're going to do 2 rounds of that, then we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to do another couple of rounds, including a cover version of the artist's choice. Right then, so kicking us off for this evening, we have got Dan Whitehouse. Take it away, Dan.
was a wide-eyed child. This was my universe, a playground half imagined and half cursed. Today the sea whispers to its twisted bones, and only memories and seabirds circle their homes. Roll up, all roads lead to dreamland. Roll up, swing your wrecking ball. Roll up, all roads lead to dreamland. Dance in the center, watch this place fall. There's a pressed penny in my hand, rain spitting down on the sand. Let me take you take you to dreamland. In a maze of mirrors we laugh. You stood next to me, nestling for a seat on the chairplanes. As you tilt in and out of frame. Roll up, all roads lead to dreamland. Roll up, swing your wrecking ball. Roll up, all roads lead to dreamland. Dance in the center, watch this place fall. There's a pressed penny in my hand, rain spitting down on the side. Let me take you to dreamland. Let me take you to dreamland.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice
Thank
one,
you.
Dan.
Amazing stuff.
It really suited the 5 a.m. vibes out of your window.
Yeah.
In the Japan world that you're in.
So that's the title track from your new record, right? Isn't it, Dan?
Dreamland tomorrow. Yeah, it is tomorrow already here.
Yeah, disorientating.
That's beautiful.
So that record came out last year, right?
Dreamland Tomorrow came out in May. But time's kind of different this year, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. I can't really account for what's happened in the last 6 months.
Nice.
Cool.
What happens now?
Wow.
Yes, we play a song.
It's lovely
I've
to
forgotten
see you,
how
Chris.
to have conversations.
Yeah.
I haven't I'm not used to this many people.
Well, I'd love to hear you play some music.
Oh right,
That'd
it's
be
our
great.
go.
Just so
Right.
happens we've got our instruments.
Okay. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Better at singing than conversating, but we'll get better. All right. Well, we'll continue the chill vibes, I think. What are we doing? We wrote this song at the start of the first lockdown. So I feel like we need a new song each lockdown about the new lockdown, but here's I think it's a love song. It's the only love song we've ever written. I think we kind of needed a bit of love at that time. Here we go. It's called I Won't Be Going Anywhere.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Graham and Emily, your voices sound so beautiful together. Just saying, that's beautiful, beautiful harmonies, Graham and Emily.
Oh, cheers. Thank you.
Such a delicate song.
Yeah, it's Graham likes to kick off with the delicate songs in gigs, and I always get scared to kick off with the delicates. I like to kick in with the kind of the raucous numbers, but we were brave.
Oh, well, it totally paid off. It was awesome.
Oh,
it's cool that
cheers.
something so majestically beautiful came out of such a nauseating time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you wonder, like, the songs that you would have written otherwise if we'd had a completely different year or lack thereof, or the songs that came about from what we've all gone through.
Well, that song wouldn't have got written.
Yeah.
And it's the shared experience of it, isn't it? We're all suffering the same fate.
Yeah.
And we're all in this together. The virus has proved that how interconnected we are, hasn't it?
Totally. The fact it's not just, I mean, it's a global thing. It's all musicians. It's not even just UK musicians. It's crazy. But
it's
but
all
also
people, isn't it?
comforting.
It's all people. It's we're all, and like your song really speaks of the depths of the relationships that are exposed when you're drawn together like that.
Totally. Yeah.
I think there's a nice
Thank you
point in
for
what
that.
you said as well about just kind of drawing the positives out of
You
everything
have
that's
to.
happened.
Otherwise
definitely.
it's miserable otherwise.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, why don't you kick off your round? It doesn't have to be downbeat. Don't be drawn in.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'll go for one off my latest record. A song called The Scarlet Letter. It's inspired by the novel by Nathaniel Hawthorne of the same title, which is kind of like a study of like angry mob culture, I guess. So this recording actually on the album, it includes this kind of majestic cello solo performed by Graham Coe up there. So I will try and approximate that on guitar. So this is it, Scarlet Letter.
The autumn leaves lay on the ground, a brazen scarlet, bronze and brown. There was a stranger came to town. He told us stories of the sea. He sold us gifts of finery. He came and sat a while beside me. Come all you tender maids, you fine unfettered wedded ladies. Beware the lure of strangers, the punishments that I've paraded. Loveless may our unions be, these paths are not for us to lead. Sisters, will you not take heed and cleanse your souls and pray for me? My husband has gone 2 years at sea. He gave not a thought, I'm sure, for me. My mind's inclined to wander restlessly. The stranger took his leave from town some months before, so they found me heavy with this misbegotten child beneath my gown. Come all you tender maids, you fine unfettered wedded ladies. Beware the lure of strangers, the punishments that I've paraded. Loveless may our unions be, these paths are not for us to lead. Sisters, will you not take heed and cleanse your souls and pray for me? I'll wear this letter on my chest, stitched through the clothes in which I'm dressed, ripped, carved and scarred to my breast.
God, I learned that day. Before our Lord I'll burn, they say.
Yeah. Nice one, Chris.
Thank you.
Sweet finger picking there.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks very much. I've pretty much been doing nothing but playing guitar for about 9 or 10 months now.
Sounding great, Chris.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
That's the second track on your record, isn't it? We sat back and watched it unfold.
Yeah, that's right.
So you guys collaborated on that in the studio?
Yeah. Great.
I remember it well.
There's like an extra link, Sam. I guess that's how you guys know each other, is through Sam, right? Graham plays in Sam Kelly's band, and
Yeah.
Chris, Sam produced the album, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And Sam was like, I'm getting in this guy Graham, who's just this total wizard, to kind of make it sound amazing. And so I met Graham the first time there, and he played cello and mixed the record and kind of built the sound, really.
And from what you've told me, it was one of those now rare experiences of musicians in a room together creating magic.
Yeah, definitely. It was a
from your
totally
recording
cool
sessions.
time.
That's how it sounds as well. I love the record, Chris. It's been in my ears a lot during this last year.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm
Yeah, it
glad that
sounds
it's
great.
It meant something to you. Cool. So I think we're probably about ready to hear another Dan Whitehouse smash hit.
Smash hit, eh, Chris? Yeah. I'd like to hear a Dan Whitehouse smash hit one day. I know it's in the comments. Somebody said, "Oh, it's nice to be back at Green Note," and it does feel like that. So thanks to Green Note for hosting us, putting so much effort into the prep and everything. You've made this virtual space that's really welcoming. It does remind me of the feeling you get at a beautiful venue like Green Note. So it's just such a unique place. I think I've played this song once or twice at Green Note. It's called "Why Don't We Dance?" You tell me your secrets, and you tell me your fears. I don't have the answers, but I've given you years. And you say that you love me. You say I'm the one. But I don't hear those words when I'm lost in the song. Why don't you dance with me? Why don't we waltz? Why won't you move with me? Don't you want to feel close? I know I've been wayward, and I've been up and down. Let's put that behind us and get lost in the sound. I wanna feel you breathing on the nape of my neck. I wanna pull you closer till there's no space left. Why don't you dance with me? Why don't we waltz? Why won't you move with me? Don't you want to feel close? Why don't you dance with me? What is wrong? Just put your hand in mine, sway to the song.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Love it. So is that on your new album as well?
No, that's an old one that actually came out in 2013.
Ah, nice.
Thank you.
I love seeing the evolution of that song, Dan. First time I heard you play it, it was like a piano piece, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wrote that on the piano, yeah. The title came from a Raymond Carver book. I was doing this writing method called the immersion method. And it's based on lots of little games. And one of the games is random book, random page. And I got this book of short stories, and that was the title of one of them. And it just resonated with me on the day of writing. Have you ever tried that method, the immersion method?
No.
It's really fun. The aim is to write 20 songs in 12 hours.
Oh, is there a book on this one?
Yeah,
Maybe,
it's based on a book called The Frustrated Songwriter's Handbook.
Yes, yeah, I have. I know some friends who have done that. It sounds like intense, rewarding days.
Is that Rosie you're talking about?
No. Who did that? Lindsay Lou did it, and Maya DeVitri in America.
Tom Robinson introduced me to it. I noticed that Rosie Bands has been doing it in Glasgow
Oh.
recently.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it sounds like a lot. It sounds like a stressful day, but like in a good way.
No. It's fun. Got
Did
a
you
nice
get much
comment
of
from
a-
Bill there. I did it with Bill recently.
Oh,
Hi,
nice.
Bill. What are you saying, Graham?
I don't know what I was saying.
That's probably me, I think.
All right. Hi, Chris.
Hey. I was just wondering what kind of conversion rate you get from those 20 songs, like how many you
Yeah.
tend to take forward, or is it that kind of Bob Dylan thing, like write 10 songs a day and ditch 9 of them?
That kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The games just make it all, it makes it more playful. Less of a stressful experience, takes some of the pain away. Penny's saying the immersion method really works in the
We
chat.
need to try it. Like 12 hours, 20 songs.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So what have you guys got next for us, Jellyman's Daughter?
We've got one. It's kind of it's called Wake Up Call, and we wrote it before everything. We wrote it for our EP that we released in February 2020. So as we were all still blissfully unaware of what was about to happen, and now when we sing it, it kind of I hear it in a different way with given everything, but it's interesting because it was written about a whole different thing. So yeah, we'll give it a play.
We'll give it a play.
Now there's a lyric in it that's like a lot bleaker than it was meant to be. Ready?
I'm sure what the temperature is like.
One. The telephone rings and the lover will lie. The daughter will sing and the grandparents die. Yeah, and these are the things I had come to rely on. At the edge of the world is the space that you need. There's a little hotel with the top-rated room to breathe. And we all go to hell at the average speed. This is not your fault, just a wake-up call. take it all on the chin. It's the end of the world. Oh, now what a way to begin. This is not your fault. Just a wake up call. Airplane wing, take me into the sky. I wanna sing, and I want to cry. I want to love while I can.
Yes.
Cheers.
Amazing. Traveling to hell at average speed.
And we all go to hell at the average speed.
I love that lyric.
So cool.
Thanks.
That's such a cool solo. It's hard rocking cello.
Yeah, I listened to a lot of Metallica in my teenage years.
Yeah, Graham's a bit of a metalhead, and a classical, so you kind of put that together.
And then you get Shostakovich.
Yeah.
That's a good spectrum.
I loved receiving that that EP in like it must have been April or May last year, and when it's kind of like, I don't know, in the same way that it was for everyone a kind of low time, and that was just this beautiful little ray of sunshine that came to me in the post. I don't know about you guys, but the kind of music was so uplifting for me in that
Oh my
first
god.
lockdown.
Yeah, I got into some, cause we normally listen to some dreary stuff, but at the beginning of the lockdown I had like Elton John early albums, like his really kind of when it sounds like the band kind of stuff.
And I had no idea.
It's very uplifting.
My idea of Elton John was like The Lion King and Candle in the Wind.
Oh man.
And,
I introduced Graham to Elton John.
I was like, oh right, okay.
But yeah, it was dancing around the kitchen vibes, really.
Yeah,
And
he's
it was
for
much
real.
needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but thank you for.
That was a golden period, the early 70s, for those sorts of records.
Yeah, but yeah, that was very lovely of you, Chris, to buy our stuff at that time.
Oh, well,
Cheers.
it was lovely of you to make it in the first place.
We did it for you, Chris.
Oh, stop it.
Shall we hear another?
I think there was it.
Chris
Chris,
classic.
yeah. What you got for us, Chris?
Okay. Well, I'll play another one off my last record. This is kind of like a antidote to the this golden age of pristine that we live in, where we kind of auto-tune and Instagram filter our entire lives. It's kind of such a weird thing that we do. And it's kind of like saying that like when we're able to be vulnerable with one another kind of in a constructive way, I think that's when we kind of form our deepest, most meaningful bonds with one another, and I kind of found that a lot last year. So it's kind of a song about all of us, really. It's called The Ones Like Ourselves.
Come be reclusive with me if you've known better places to be. Let's face it, the world wasn't made for the ones like ourselves. So come be reclusive with me. Come let me into your little world. I'm
told. We could make it exclusive and fortified too. If I could come be reclusive with you. It's took me the best part of a week just to shake off your spell. 'Cause you cast it so wonderfully, you cast it so well. Well, I've been this mess of a man, but I'm not ashamed to admit what I am. So when you told me that sometimes your hands would shake too, I wished I could come be reclusive with you. And then you said how when you're troubled your cheeks had turned red. I was dying to hold you, to take you to bed with me. Since that weekend I'm driven by these shivers you see, that roll up and down just like rivers through me. It's like this water that flows through my very veins, I suppose. So come be reclusive with me. Oh Christ, is it obvious to see? You've taken up most of my memories and all of my energies, but there's no other way that I'd have it to be. So help me to put up a tent in which to hide our troubled souls. I could use your help with the ropes and the poles. Yes, I could use your help with the ropes and the poles.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's nice.
That song
I
took
like
some
that one.
turns there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's your like process for writing songs? Do you have like a kind of go to how you write, or is it change every time?
I find it all kind of happens at once. I find if I start off with music or start off with words on their own, then it just never leads anywhere. It all just has to happen together in some kind of perfect moment.
I feel that too.
Yeah,
comes
unfortunately it's
together.
kind of few and far between those moments, but
Also feel that too.
yeah. But when they come, it's like it's fantastic.
Yeah. Those times when you've got a song going that you think is going to be good, and then it ends up taking a long time, and then you remember that thing. Like most of the good songs, well, a lot of good songs, you hear people, they'd say like, oh, I just wrote that in 15 minutes. It all just came out once. And you're like, oh, damn it.
This is not going to be
one of those ones.
Yeah, totally. How about you, Dan? Is
Oh, sorry, you were just about to ask Dan a question. Go for it.
just kind of a little...
Oh, those moments where things pour out are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Is that what that one was like for you then, that song, Chris?
No, that was like the one that Graham was just describing. Probably like it was about 3 years in the making, I think.
Nice.
It's usually just like 1 or 2 lines that are missing, but
That was a great performance. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous, and I want to thank you all for an absolutely beautiful first half. We all thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't know about you viewers, but I'm feeling very mellow and happy over here in Camden thanks to these guys. And I'm sure you are too. So we have reached the interval. So we're going to leave the musicians to have a little break. So to our artist, you can go grab a drink or anything else that you need, and you'll have 5 minuets before you come back to us. So goodbye, and I'll see you later after the interval.
Cool. See you on the other side.
See you on the other side. Bye. 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 So viewers, don't go away. I'm now going to hand you over to our wonderful Imi and Risa, who are the founders and owners of the Green Note. Been going for 15 years, and they're the ones that book all the musicians and do all the programming at Green Note. And it's thanks to them that we've got this lovely event this evening. So they're going to fill us in on all the latest updates. Please welcome Imi and Risa.
Hey Emma. Hey everyone out there.
Hey out there.
Hello.
Lovely to see you both. Good. Yeah, lovely to see your avatar too.
Yeah.
I'm really loving
Your
this
picture.
show.
Me too.
It's nice.
All
isn't it?
3 acts are just incredible.
They're really gorgeous.
Really good and really different as well from each other. And we've got England, Scotland, and Japan. So that's pretty.
Yeah.
It's our first act broadcasting from Japan, I think, on Virtually Green Note.
Yeah, as far as we
yeah,
know. it is.
Yokohama, just outside Tokyo, he said. So
Yeah.
it's very cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are different, but they work really nicely, harmoniously together. So good
Yeah.
programming, guys.
Thanks, Emma.
I'm going to hand it over to you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on.
You all right?
Sorry, my headphones just started ringing in my ear. That's very weird. Okay, I can
Is it
ignore
fixed?
it.
Okay.
No, I'll just ignore it. I've learnt
Alright.
with these technical things, just sometimes you just got to deal with them. But hello, all of you viewers, and hello to the new viewers out
Yeah.
there. There's always some new viewers, which is really lovely for us.
Yeah.
I think people hear about it different ways, whether it's through the artists or, just discover the series. But yeah, so these announcements are mostly for those of you new to the series. We do repeat most of it every week, but it is important as well to let you all know what we're doing. And
Exactly. Yeah, can you believe
so-
we're on episode 75 today? It's don't know
Yeah,
how we got this
that's-
far, but yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of we're racking them up, aren't we?
We really are.
It's a good one though for our
It's a
75th.
brilliant one. Really,
Yeah.
really loving it.
Yeah.
So for those of you new to us, we're here every week, twice a week, on Wednesday and Friday nights at 8 p.m. UK time. So if you're into this kind of music, please do join us again, because they're always brilliant lineups of we always have 3 different artists playing in the round, and it's always quite different and always really just lovely way to spend an evening. We're on all the social media, so please do follow, like, subscribe, do all of that. Our media handle is Green Note Music. You'll find us everywhere there. With that, apart from Twitter, it's just Green Note, so do all of that. And we also have a mailing list. We'll post in the chat. You can join that. We just send 2 emails out a month, so we don't spam you. But please, if you're not already on it, it's definitely worth joining. You'll find out more about these shows and also about what's happening in in Camden at our little venue, Green Note, which has been closed since March. But we will reopen one of these days. We're determined.
We will. Yeah.
And
We'll get back to some normality at some point, but in the
Exactly.
meantime, we've got these online shows.
Yeah, exactly. And then also it's really nice to watch live, because you can chat and you can, in fact, at Green Note we don't let you chat, so we'll come in. So it's nice in these shows you can be on the comment section and talk away in your living rooms or whatever. But the links are also live for a week afterwards, so spread the word. If you've got music loving friends you think might enjoy it, please do let them know, because we're a bit biased, but I honestly think it's just a great way to spend an evening. And it feels very social. I always feel like I'm hanging out with a group of friends.
It's nice to have everyone in the same virtual room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Emmy's going to let us know now how these shows run.
Yes, well, it's how we keep them going, let's say, and how we pay the musicians who are having a really hard time during this year, not able to gig in their usual way, of course. So the shows are donation based. We don't sell tickets for them. We just ask you that if you can and are able to, that you make a donation via our PayPal link, which is listed on our website, Facebook, on YouTube, and I'm just posting it now. If I've in the comments section as well, so no excuses. And the recommended donation is £10, but anything you can manage is very much appreciated and very welcome. So yes, all donations appreciated. And just so you know where your money is going, the donations for each show are divided 4 ways between the 3 artists, the 3 acts who are playing this particular evening, and the last quarter goes towards the running costs of the show, and paying our wonderful behind-the-scenes team, like the amazing Ali, who's on sound and cameras.
Master of sound and cameras.
Yeah, tonight. But we've got others as well. We've got a great little team we've got together, and who are all Green Note staff, people who worked with us, for us before this happened. So we've managed to keep that going as well.
Yeah.
Many of you will recognise Emma actually from our bar. People who came to the actual venue.
Yeah.
And now she's doing a fantastic job hosting. So
yeah, she's brilliant.
Yeah. Shall we?
Oh, and if you don't have PayPal, just quickly, if you don't have PayPal, just please do email us and we'll tell you other ways to pay. But if you do want to donate, also we'll just let you know who we've got coming up. Sorry.
Yeah, we've got these shows every Wednesday and Friday, as Risa said, and we've got great people coming up like Emily Barker, Sam Brooks, Chris Drever. Next week we have a takeover actually from Roundtable Collective, who sometimes promote nights at the Real Green Note, and that's going to be featuring 3 American acts: Todd Day-Waite, Nathan Rivera, and Shine Delphi. That's next Wednesday.
That's Wednesday.
This coming Wednesday.
Yeah, kind of a country Americana lineup.
Yeah. But I also wanted to just draw your attention to the fact that we're still running our monthly open mic night.
Oh yeah.
Which we used to do at the venue on the last Tuesday of every month. And now it's the host who hosts it at Green Note is now hosting it on Zoom. Rob Tom, he's brilliant and lovely host and a musician himself as well. So he's been running them since, for the last few months on Zoom, and apparently they've been really, really rather nice. So that will be the last Tuesday in, what month are we now? January, yeah. Losing track now. So
He's
that's
also,
the 26th of January.
I was just going to say Rob's also an amazing illustrator, and he always does these gorgeous posters, that kind of animated posters for the show. So do check, look on his Instagram page. It's Rob Tom THOM, and that really.
Twitter as well. We've probably retweeted.
Exactly. But they're worth checking out.
Definitely, really nice.
All right. Well, should we get back to the music?
Let's do that.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys, and thanks for the Green Note love. Bye, guys. See you.
Thanks, Emma.
Bye. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to welcome back our lovely artists who are looking all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed from the backstage bit. So we will welcome back first Mr. Dan Whitehouse.
Hi.
Hey Dan, how you doing?
Good. It's now 6 a.m. here.
6 a.m. Wow, in Yokohama. Good.
Maybe we'll
Everybody's
see the
starting to
sunrise
wake up.
shortly.
Oh, that would be lovely. You look like you're high up in the background, from what I can see.
I'm on the 5th floor.
Are you?
Of a 30-tower block.
Lovely. So we may well
30-story
just see
tower.
the sunrise happening behind you. That's kind of nice. Okay, and so let's welcome back the Jellyman's Daughter.
Hello.
Hello, you two. Nice to have you back.
Hiya.
Hey. And last but not least, we'll welcome back Chris Cleverley.
Chris.
How's it going?
Hey. It's going pretty good. We're raring to go for part 2 of that lovely show. So yeah, take it away, Dan.
What Emma said resonated with me about music being so poignant in lockdown, and I've heard a lot of people talking about dreams, like nostalgic sort of memories coming back, and this is a song that I discovered in 1998 when I was watching a band called Son House play at a pub in Wolverhampton called the Varsity. Sadly, the singer of Son House is no longer with us, Gavin Clark, but it's a beautiful song that he wrote, and I'm going to play that for him. It's called Crazy on the Weekend.
go crazy on the weekend. Chemically speaking, I'm a freak. Wasted all my money on some brown face. Honey, now I can hardly speak. Dream, dream, you are just a lucky star. So light up, blow my lungs away. Dream, dream, think I'm gonna be somebody. Feels like I'm losing my way. I'm a sucker for my woman. Hair, legs, breasts and feet. Wasted all my money now. It ain't funny. We can hardly eat. Dream, dream, you are just a lucky star. So light up, blow my lungs away. Dream, dream, think I'm gonna be somebody. Feels like I'm losing my way. Losing my way.
Yeah, nice one.
Beautiful.
You have a lovely
Very
voice, Dan.
Yeah.
It's very soothing.
It is.
Thank you.
So what? I'm curious as to why. What brings you to Japan?
I got
Do you live
family in
there?
Japan.
Oh, cool.
I came here just before it all kicked off about a year ago, about the 10th of January.
Ah.
And then I had an accident out here which has deemed me unfit to fly
All
at the
right.
moment. But things are improving, we're on the up, and I'll be coming back later in the year. But no long haul flights for me at the moment.
Right.
For anyone.
No.
Yeah. How is it there in Japan, near Tokyo?
But this is a beautiful city, Yokohama. I'm right by Hammerhead Pier, which was actually made in England. This was the Hammerhead Pier, the Hammerhead crane. Was made in England about 100 years ago, brought over, and this was one of the first international ports. So
Nice.
there's quite a big European and American community here.
Oh, wow.
I made friends with a lovely local musician called Shin, who's actually lent me various guitars and pedals and stuff, which has been really generous. You know, it's lovely the things people are doing for one another, helping one another out during this period, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, Jellyman's Daughter, what have you got for us next? What cover are you doing?
Well, thought it would only be right, given mine and Chris's shared love of Elliott Smith, that we played one of Elliott Smith's songs.
Just hope Chris isn't also doing the same song. That's
Well,
always the
that
chance
would-
when
that
you
would
pick
be
an
f-
Elliott
yeah, that
Smith
would be
song.
fine as well.
That's
Fun.
brilliant. I recently watched the film for the first
Oh
time.
yeah. Is
Oh.
that The Heaven
Such-
Adores You?
Such a
Mm.
beautiful film.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just looked up like lyrics to this recently, and it said songwriters. His name's not Elliot, is it?
No.
Was it Stephen?
Stephen.
And he just
Yeah.
chose Elliot because of what?
I think that was. Do you know Chris?
Yeah,
Why he
Chris
chose
will
Elliot?
know.
Oh man, you've actually caught me off guard on that
Oh
one.
my God, we don't know
yeah.
why he's Elliot Smith. He's
Well, his real
Stephen
name's
Paul
Stephen
Smith.
Paul Smith.
Yeah, please hit us up in the chat if anyone knows the answer to that one.
We're not big enough fans. We just like outed ourselves
Yeah.
as not okay. Well, we're gonna do it anyway.
To add to that, I'm not even going to play the song in the correct tuning, so
Oh,
I have
Sacrilege.
dropped down to drop C at least. So
but yeah, it just dawned on me like how lovely it is to play with you guys, like
Yeah.
actual people playing songs to each other.
Mm.
It
Yeah,
feels very
totally.
much like, you know, we're in the room playing songs to each other. So thank you so much to Green Note
yeah.
and all you guys and Ali behind the scenes there, and for doing this for us, because would
What
be
a
too
treat.
lazy to arrange it ourselves. So it's so nice. So here we go. A little doer moment of Elliott Smith now. The song's called Clementine.
Waking you up to close the bar. Street sweat, you can tell by the sound of the cars. The bartender singing Clementine while he's turning around the open sign. Dreadful sorry, Clementine. Though he's still her man, seems a long time ago. Maybe the whole thing's wrong. What if she thinks so, but just didn't say so? You drank yourself into slow-mo, made an angel in the snow. Anything to pass the time. Keep that song out of your mind. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling, Clementine. Dreadful sorry, Clementine. Dreadful sorry, Clementine.
Oh, yeah. Man, I was totally blown away by that.
Oh,
it was
Bit of
incredible.
Elliott.
Beautiful harmonies again.
Oh, cheers.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I can't generate more than one clap at a time.
Hey, it's the most we've heard
Online
in a
applause,
long
isn't it?
time.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it.
I love that track so much. That's one of my favourite versions of it. I've been trying to persuade Graham to release it at some point.
We kind of nicked that version from.
It's like somewhere in between the Elliott Smith version and the version by Punch Brothers on an EP.
Is it Chris Seeley or Punch Brothers? Is Punch
Punch
Brothers?
Brothers.
Is it in
I
the
love Punch
wireless
Brothers.
EP?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, Dan, actually, what your influences were.
I saw Punch Brothers play at the Glee Club in Birmingham, all round one mic.
Yeah.
It's such a magical night.
Yeah.
I'm a massive Neil Young fan.
Yeah.
And Elton John, you were talking about him.
Nice.
I love loads of those early 70s singer-songwriters stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Chris Cleverley is my biggest influence. I'm so pleased to be. Yeah. Chris and I have been friends and working, collaborating for about coming up for 10 years maybe.
Yeah,
nice.
I think so. I used
Is
to.
this because you're both from Birmingham and you know
Yeah.
each other through the scene there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was like a kid, I used to go watch Dan Whitehouse shows and
I'm not that old, Chris.
Well, younger than that. And I don't think Dan knew about that at the time. And I just kind of started trying to get to know him a little bit after the shows because it was just such wonderful stuff, and I guess the rest is history.
That's so nice.
Nice.
So are you really going to do the same song that they just did? You're going to step up like, no, this is how you play it, guys.
Yeah, in the right tuning.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to do the same song. If I'm going to be honest, I have prepared an Elliott Smith song.
Yeah.
Not to be too much of a parody.
I didn't get that email, guys. What
I
are you
know, we
doing?
really should have told Dan that it's an Elliott Smith round.
I was thinking, like, is it appropriate to do another Elliott song? But then I was looking at the chat, and it's just totally blowing up about Elliott Smith. So clearly everyone's in the zone. So
It is. We've discovered the origin of his name.
Oh,
yeah.
What was
totally.
it? I can't read anything. From
Thanks so much for Tamana for sharing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I need to brush up on
So
this.
inspired by Elliott Avenue, a street that Smith had lived on in Portland.
Oh, that's cool.
Ah, it's so cool.
A city that's seen a lot of late.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Which song are you gonna do, Chris?
Well, I think I am going to go for this one that comes from his 1997 record, Either Or, which is a total masterpiece.
Yes.
It's this song, I guess it's kind of like about the kind of con artists which you tend to find lingering around capitalist societies, which I guess, like, given the recent media exposure of one of the greatest such examples of one con artist in the history of the world, it's probably as appropriate as it's ever been, this song.
Yeah.
So this is a very cool tune called Angelus.
Lovely.
Here we go.
Someone's always coming around here, trading some new gear. Say I seen your picture on $100 bill. What's a game of chance to you to miss one? A real skill, so glad to meet you, Angela. Picking up the ticket shows there's money to be made. Go on, lose the gamble, that's the history of the trade. Did you add up all the chords left to play to zero? Sign up with evil Angelas. Don't start me trying now. Cause I'm all over it, Angelas. I can make you satisfied in everything you do. All your secret wishes could right now be coming true. Forever with my poison arms around you. No one's gonna fool around with us. No one's gonna fool around with us. So glad to meet you, Angela.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like a
Thank you.
pro.
Yeah, Heads of
Thanks
Fatea.
so much.
I love that song.
I know
Thank you,
firsthand
Chris.
how difficult the intro is.
Yeah, it's just insane, isn't it? That was kind of like my lockdown project, finally getting around to picking that song.
But it may as well have been the track. That intro was just spot on.
Yeah.
Oh, cool! Thank you
Nice
so much.
one.
When we were making my album, kind of in the studio, it kind of like dawned on us pretty much on the first day that Graham and I are massively into Elliott Smith, and it was kind of so hard to focus on the actual task of making a record. And
Instead of making a tribute Elliott Smith album.
yeah, totally. There was like this grand piano in the studio, and just kind of like inching towards it throughout the session. It was a good time.
You guys still have to do like a touring tribute Elliott Smith show, the two of you.
I think we probably would have done it this year if it hadn't been, or last year if it hadn't been so, something happened. I don't know what,
Folk love a tribute show. You'd sell that out in a day.
Definitely. It's going to happen. It's going to happen soon, but not
I'll
today.
buy a ticket. All right, we're back round, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is this the last round?
It is, isn't it?
So quick.
Big finale. Cool. So, Dan, what are you going to play us out with?
It's called Campfire, and it's likening the sun to a sort of campfire that we all gather around. It's I guess it's maybe sprung from me missing family and spread across the globe, and I just wrote it. It's the most recent song that I'm going to be performing today.
Nice.
You can see the sky in your window now. It looks like that light when you stayed up all night around a campfire.
When you change the way you look at things, watch the things you look at start to change. Through the flame of this gentle blaze, everything is rearranged. The love we share glows like a campfire. The embers crackle and we hum along. We share the heat, the light and the simple songs, and all our troubles are long gone. A minute's silence every morning, pay our respects to the grave. Force awakening, rising above us, penetrates our skin and fuels our chest. We do not surrender, there was never combat. We come in peace, we are one. The love we share glows like a campfire. The embers crackle and we hum along. We share the heat, the light and the simple songs, and all our troubles are. The love we share glows like a campfire. The embers crackle and we hum along. We share the heat, the light and the simple songs, and all our troubles are long gone.
Nice.
Oh, so cool.
I'm so glad we're in this lineup and I've been introduced to your music, Dan. I'm going to check out your album. It sounds great.
Likewise, thank you for saying that. We have to be explicit like that now, don't we? I think our feelings for one another haven't changed, but we do have to be explicit about the way we say things.
Yeah.
Can I read? I've got a very short poem about that.
Let's hear
That
it.
kind of exchange that we just had there, Emily.
Yeah.
It's called Our Precious Words. I sometimes see this in the light you cast, Let me refill your glass. Allow me one more conversation, one more thought. No plan, no action, no verb. Just a little something shared, our precious words.
Lovely.
So cool.
That sums it up.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Thanks for sharing that, man.
I think everyone's going to take music and their listening experience in a different light for at least a while, you know. The gigs we'll get to do when we finally get to do them again will be something I'm sure the musicians and the audience will hold on to for a while. I had a cynical friend saying, like, or was it a cynical friend, or was it just you, or was it Dad being like, yeah, that'll last 3 months and everything's back to normal. But hey, those 3 months will be totally worth it.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's going to be really special when we can all really connect again.
That's right.
Yeah. It's funny watching footage of old gigs that were packed, like in like small venues, loads of people in, and you're like, oh, it looks so
Jeremy.
Yeah, totally.
Kind of miss it though.
Yeah, no,
Cool.
there's something very special about that.
Well, what song are you going to be closing your set with, Jellyman's Daughter?
Probably.
Probably, it's written on the set list.
Yeah, but it's like it's very not the tone we've all just laid out. Very nicely like ending.
It's a bit of a contrast.
So it's a kind of a bit of a passive aggressive one that we wrote at the start of last year, after too many nights of getting drunk, not good drunk, and and I think, but it was about a kind of resolution sense of doing that less, and the way the world went, that choice was made for us. So
yeah.
Still,
so you say us.
Yeah, it's. This was a song that came from me in early January, and so it's gonna be on the next album. That our plan now for the next few months is just when studios open up again, we'll go and record some new music, and this will be one of the tracks. It's called Goodbye, and I don't know if you guys have found this. Doing these live streams, we do them like, you know, quite rarely, maybe once every 3 months this year, and not having that on the road, playing your songs every night, you're like, you forget your own songs. This one has a few too many chords for my liking after months of not playing it, so we'll just see how it goes, but the intention will be there. All right, and lovely playing with you guys, and thanks
Absolutely.
to the folks
Thanks, Emily.
listening along. No, cheers. So, after all that, I feel very relaxed and soothed for a Friday night. This will rile me up, though.
Let's get angry.
If I don't flub it. All right, here's to no flubs. Come on, flub god.
Of compelling admissions, I have decided to leave. My path has been put in position, and now I just wait on my feet. I've been holding on, holding you near. Sometimes it just feels so good, but here at the start of a new year, I won't rock with you when you want me to. Can't spend all my life staying up till 5. It's no good for me. Guilty guarantee. Now it's time I try. So goodbye. wind's been finding my footsteps. I feel I may fall anytime. And now I find out how to get by without. I won't rock with you when you want me to. Can't spend all my life staying up till 5. It's no good for me. Guilty guarantee. Now it's time I try. So goodbye. After years of compelling admissions, I have decided to leave. Destruction became a tradition, always a risk of repeat. I won't rock with you when you want me to. Can't spend all my life staying up till 5. It's no good for me. Guilty guarantee. Now it's time I try. I won't rock with you. Please don't ask me to. Can't spend all my life on the borderline. It's no good for me. Guilty guarantee. Now it's time I try. So goodbye. Goodbye, oh goodbye.
Beautiful.
Incredible stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah, definitely. That's the
I
sound
like the
of where they
paradox it kind of creates. Because you're singing about, I don't want to stay up till 5, but the music's kind of so vibrant and making you want to stay up to.
Yeah.
It makes you miss those nights.
Yeah. Kind of need to channel
borderline.
the energy into that. Yeah.
Wow. If it's a sign of where the new record is headed, then it's going to be yet another belter. Can't wait to hear it when it's ready.
Cheers. What have you got, Chris?
Okay. Well, I'll finish with this one. It's been so wonderful playing with you guys and seeing you again.
Likewise, Chris.
Can't wait till we can share a peppermint tea and listen to some records.
Yeah.
We should do like a
Sounds good.
green note. Bring it to the green note when they open up again.
Ah,
Yes,
yeah.
please.
That's a great idea. Well, thank
Green
you
Note's
so
a
much.
beautiful place.
Yeah,
know.
thank you so much to the Green Note, Amy
Yeah.
and Risa and Emma and Carl and Ali, who've kind of taken such good care of us. For this
And all the
record, this
people on the
gig.
chat as well. I know that there's a lot of Green Note regulars, like Frank's. Hi, Frank. He popped up there. It's a real sense of community around Green Note, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's replicated in the chat here.
It's great to see the Birmingham crew as well. Aid and Francis and Swanee and Michelle. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's I hope you're all keeping well and very much look forward to seeing you again in person one day soon, hopefully. Okay, so I'll play you a song. So this one, it comes from this, what I think is one of the most powerful, potent sentences ever written. Shakespeare, there's neither good nor bad, but thinking makes it so. And to me, I think like encapsulated in that sentence is like the secret truth of the universe. Kind of helped me to unlock that all of the kind of turmoil that that happens in my head. It's kind of all of my own making. But it doesn't have to be like that, you know. We have a lot more control than perhaps we realise. So that's kind of the starting point for this song. It's called But Thinking Makes It So.
There's neither good nor bad, but thinking makes it so. There are things I'm sure I understand, things I've come to know about the mind and the matter of the long passage of time, how the former meets the latter in a regrettable decline. 'Cause I was once a young man, I was happy all the time. I may not have had these handsome thoughts, but the thoughts I had were mine. Now 1,000 other voices choose the reason and the rhyme. If I could only find my own, then I'd be fine. If I could only find my own, then I'd be fine. To be, is a choice we never made. When we were plucked out of the ether and so clumsily displayed. So really then not to be is the only choice we ever had. And I will not make it lightly, but for the choosing I am glad. 'Cause I was once a young man, I was happy all the time. I may not have had these handsome thoughts, but the thoughts I had were mine. Now 1,000 other voices choose the reason and the rhyme. If I could only find my own, then I'd be fine. If I could only find my own, then I'd be fine. Do you believe in a purpose to living? And trust in the value of the good you've been giving? Why then do I always feel like this waste of a shell that could have housed one of them lost souls that's been wasted as well? 'Cause I was once a young man, I was happy all the time. I may not have had these handsome thoughts, but the thoughts I had were mine. Now 1,000 other voices choose the reason and the rhyme. If I could only find my own, then I'd be fine. If I could only find my own, I'd be fine.
Wow, Chris, thank you. It's all in there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. That was just gorgeous. Really, really special. And thoroughly enjoyed it, as did everybody in the comments. Do make sure
Thank
you
you, Emma.
check them out, because you've been getting a great deal of love in the comment section there.
Did your friend like it, Chris?
Did your friend like it? Let me
Is
see.
Chris?
I don't know.
Oh, I think
I just
think
wanted to
Chris
ask
is
about.
frozen.
Oh, he's frozen.
Oh no, it's
Which
frozen.
is better
I
timing.
wondered if
than-
that was his friend there, is taking the mask sort of COVID protection to a new level. It looks like he's got somebody in a body bag next to him.
I was wondering what that was.
Well, I just want to say, viewers, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode as much as I have. Please feel free to send the link on to friends or to watch it again as much as you like. The show stays online for everybody to watch for the next 7 days on YouTube and Facebook. I want to ask all the artists a little bit about what they've been up to lately, and but before I do that, I want to remind everybody watching that, as Imi and Risa mentioned earlier, these shows are not ticketed; they're donation-based. So if you've been watching, we'd like to ask you to make a donation if you're able, via the PayPal link, which the girls have posted below and in the comments box as well. We suggest an amount of £10, but whatever you're able to give will be really very much appreciated. Your donation will be divided 4 ways between the 3 artists that you've just watched and to the Green Note for the running costs of these live shows. Your support really, really does mean a lot to us in the current climate, and your donation helps the artists keep creating that music that you love so much, and helps the Green Note keep putting on for you. So we have come to the bit in the evening that is like a virtual chat with the artists around the merch table at the end of the gig, where we all file out and they tell us all about what they've been up to lately and what's coming up next. So we're very keen to know what's happening for you all. So Dan, you were saying that you've just released a new album in May. Tell us all about that and where would be the best place for fans to hear it.
It's called Dreamland Tomorrow. That's my latest record. It's a double record, and it's out on Reveal Records. It's REVEAL, Reveal Records, and they've got a website. It's the best place to buy it. There's some accompanying. There's a live CD that accompanies it as well, and some remixes and stuff. Dreamland Tomorrow, and it is tomorrow now officially here. It's 6:30.
I can see. It's light.
I
We
should have
watched the
played. Oh, Chris has
sunrise.
come back. I thought Chris had done a Chuck
Hi,
Berry and took his
Chris.
money and run.
Glad to have you back.
Hey, thanks for having me back. I'm not sure
How
what
did
happened there.
how did the universe know that you needed to play the whole of that song before your internet cut?
It was perfect timing.
I know, it's
Yeah.
incredible, isn't it? Yeah,
You
yeah.
froze in a really nice frame as well. You just
You
looked so
did. It
pleased.
was very flattering.
Oh god, that's a relief. That's such a relief. It could have
You
been
missed
so
my
much worse.
question though, Chris.
Okay, I didn't mean to leave you in the lurch, Dan. I'm sorry.
Your friend that sat next to you there, they're taking COVID precautions to a new level.
Yeah, well, you can never be too careful, can you?
Did she enjoy the show?
Yeah.
Person in the bag?
Totally, yeah. I think so. I mean, I'm not getting much at the moment, but might have gone to sleep.
At least you're safe though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, Emily and Graham, I hear you've just released a new EP and also a Christmas album, as well as currently recording a new album. Tell us all about that and how fans can hear them.
Yeah, so the Christmas album is always going to come back in season. So
or, you know, if you feel like listening to some Christmas songs, just
we're
add
not
it
going to
there.
judge you.
That's fine
Always.
as well.
So we recorded an original Christmas song for that and filmed it in 10 of Edinburgh's empty venues. So if you want to have a wee nosy in them as well. And yeah, we had our EP released in February 2020, which still seems like it's new. And Dead Reckoning, our most recent album, still my top recommend for one piece of merch. And yeah, and we'll have something new out, hopefully. Well, basically just whenever touring can start again.
Yeah.
Gonna save it for that.
Yeah.
Well, we look forward to it. And, in fact, actually, just while I mention it, in the comments you'll see, because you were all suggesting you reuniting all three of you back for the Green Note. The girls were saying, yes, please, we'd love that. And then there was a great chorus of everyone else chiming in, going, yes, please, we'll come down from all these different places to come see you all play together.
I miss the Green Note so much. We've done 2 extremely memorable gigs there. I don't know what it is about Green Note gigs, but and I think it's also part of the travelling to London, to Camden and parking and everything. Like I'll never forget the Green Note gigs. They're amazing.
For this thing, I should have prepared one of those veggie sausage rolls with the mango chutney.
The mango chutney. I want to say a shout out to the people in the comments. I'm so far away, so I could just about make out your mum. Hi, Graham's mum, and Pete Mingus. I miss playing music with you, Pete. Used to play every Saturday, and I haven't seen you for a year, so thanks for watching.
Play with us, yeah, that's all good. Chris, you were telling me that you've been in the process of recording your 3rd studio album due to be released within the next 12 months. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's all written now, and we're just kind of drawing up how it's going to come together. Kind of been making some demos and kind of mapping it all out, and I'm really excited to get back into the studio. It really feels very much where I'm at musically at the moment. I feel like I've kind of cracked my own individual code. It's quite a stylistic departure, I think, from the previous record. A lot of new kind of musical elements coming into it. So hopefully people will be excited to see the direction that it's going in. Hopefully for release kind of springtime next year.
Oh, we'll very much be looking forward to that. And
excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. And by the way, I just have to give you some serious kudos for that Elliott Smith Angelus, because the guitar finger picking at the beginning was kind of pretty much indiscernible from Elliott Smith, I have to say. I am a big Elliott Smith geek. I love it. That's from my when I first moved to London. I was so into Elliott Smith. So for me tonight, with the two of you playing his songs, it was just dreamy for me. So thank you very much.
Oh, amazing! It's always exciting to meet more people who like Elliott Smith. Could be dangerous. Could talk about it for hours.
I know. Well, it's been an absolutely beautiful evening, and I hope you've all enjoyed tonight's show as much as I have. So for the last time, we'll say goodbye and thank you to the dreamy Dan Whitehouse.
Bye-bye. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. We've loved having you too. And goodbye and thank you to the awesome Jellyman's Daughter.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for having us. Hope
Yeah,
to see you in real life soon.
Yeah,
Yes, please, to that. Yeah, treat for us too, and all of the listeners. And goodbye, and thank you to the wonderful Chris Cleverley.
Goodbye. Thanks so much for having me. It's been a true pleasure.
Oh, ours too. Thanks, Chris. See you soon, hopefully. So, thank you all for joining us tonight, and a big thank you to Imi and Risa, as always, and to Ali for working his tech magic behind the scenes on the sound and the cameras tonight. We are here every Wednesday and Friday with a fantastic new lineup for every show. Thanks for tuning in, you wonderful people, and good night to you all, and we'll see you back here soon.